Okay, so Assalamualaikum. So today we are going to do our AP presentation for our subject LPE 2301. And my name is Hassan Al Basri bin Lokman Al Hakim, and my metric number is 200867.
My name is Abdullah Al Noman. My metric number is 201655.
Hi, my name is Nur Hanisa binti Adnan and my metric number is 203855.
Okay, without wasting any time, um, our topic is online learning, and we focus on the four challenges faced by the student in online learning. So for the introduction, first of all, we know that we need to know what is online learning. So what is online learning? Online learning is the education that take place over the internet. It is common that we heard online learning is the alternative to the traditional classroom method. And due to this pandemic COVID-19, online learning has been used by all the educators to continue their lesson. However, uh, many of the students have uh, encountered serious challenges that prevent them from completing their course successfully. So so the first challenges that the student face is the technical issue. As we already know that the online learning requires the strong internet connection, but sometimes internet connection can be unstable. So the weak monitor or the weak internet connection make it hard to student to follow the lesson, and their learning experience can become problematic. Sorry for the interruption. Moreover, other than that, not all students have the up-to-date technology. Um, this is because they don't have enough time to saving the money because of the sudden change from the traditional classroom method to the online learning class. So, for example, uh, online learnings require like up-to-date technology to download the apps like Google Meet or Zoom. So the student that doesn't have the up-to-date technology will be face the difficulty to make the online learning go smooth. So I will pass to Norman to explain more about these challenges.
Thank you, Hassan. I plan to talk about another two challenge. First, I want to talk about difficulty in understanding course expectation. If we notice, we can see that the sudden switch to online learning has left some students confused about some courses. They may wonder, for instance, if a final group presentation is still happening, given the student can no longer meet on campus, or they don't have internet connection, or if they need to complete labs for science classes. For this why, experts say students should be proactive in asking their professor question about course expectation for the spring, and whether there are any chances to requirements given the uh, transition. On the other hand, Online learning is already a kind of challenge for the student, those deaf or hard of hearing, facing a double problem, multiplying the chances of failing behind. Those students can be provided with the lesson script typically made by the teachers as a supportive material for each lesson. I think video transcription is another way that reaches out to the deaf or hard of hearing student. Automatic the progress by using voice to text application. Next slide. However, our next challenge is lack of in-person interaction. During the online lecture, it's hard to keep students arranged without a teacher's physical presence and face-to-face contact. Moreover, a key concern is connected to science lab, for example, physics, chemistry, biology, etc., impossible to put into uh, practice without in-person instruction. As a result, the adjustment can be particularly difficult for a student uh, taking classes that are better suited for the face-to-face format, like those with science lab component. So now, to talk our next challenge, we have Hanisa. I'll pass the slot to Hanisa.
Thank you, Norman. Okay, let's move to the last point, which is distractions. What kind of distraction that students facing during online learning? Firstly, distraction from family members. While studying from home, there can be more distractions than usual. For instance, siblings can represent distractions by talking to students or innocently asking questions so that students cannot focus to their class. Besides that, technological distraction also common for students, for college students. As an online student, our classroom is often our home, and this distraction may seem near impossible to avoid. Social media and text ping you with notifications, and the temptation to respond can pull out our attention. Managing technological distractions can be especially challenging when students need to use their phone, laptop, or computer to study and complete their coursework. Next slide. Okay, in conclusion, there are many challenges for online learning, like I said before, which is technical issue, difficulty in understanding course expectation, lack of in-person interaction, and distractions. Then we must accept the fact that online courses cannot cope with thousands of students that try to join discussions. However, learning online is different from learning face-to-face setting, and it is important to think yourself about your goals, your needs, and your interests before something, committing yourself to something. You also need to think about time you have available, your comfort level with technology, and the equipment that is at your disposal. Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you.